I'll make this short and sweet because, frankly, I'm very puzzled. Yesterday in the news, actually the night before, Sunday night, late Sunday night, we were told that Osama bin Laden had been murdered or been killed by our forces in Pakistan. And hooray, and let all rejoice. And that's all well and good. You know, from what I understand, the man was a terrorist. But on the news today, yesterday, nothing but every newscaster was saying the mastermind of 9/11, the mastermind of 9/11, Osama bin Laden, mastermind of 9/11, except for one little fact that they seem to overlook. The FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Federal Bureau of Investigation of the United States, never said that they had any evidence whatsoever connecting Osama bin Laden to the destruction of the World Trade Center, to the attack on the Pentagon on September 11, 2001. No connection, none whatsoever. They had nothing that linked it. Now, this is the Federal Bureau of Investigation. So here's my question. My question is this. If the FBI of our own country has no information, no evidence linking Osama bin Laden to the terrorist attacks, to the terrorist, and I say that in quotes because I'll get to that. But what do where did the newscasters get this information then that Osama was the mastermind, Osama bin Laden, mastermind? Where did they? Because if they have information that the FBI of our own country does not have, I would hope that they would provide the investigators with the information that leads them to conclusively say Osama bin Laden is the mastermind, was the mastermind behind the attacks. They need to provide that information just for closure. And what really sickens me or breaks my heart are these the parents, wives, husbands, people who are left behind, who lost loved ones in the attacks, are saying, well, it's not full closure, but it is justice that he's dead. No, it's not justice that he's dead. Not for the 9/11 attacks. Maybe it's justice for all the Al-Qaeda terrorism, whoever he terrorized and went after. Maybe, because I don't know. Because, we're jumping to a lot of conclusions here, folks. But the real crime that's being committed is that the actual planners and perpetrators of what I believe to be, what I am sincerely convinced of, a controlled demolition on the World Trade Center towers and Building 7 in New York and the Pentagon as well on September 11, 2001. The real perpetrators of that crime have gone uninvestigated and unpunished. Okay? And that is a miscarriage of justice. This is what magicians do. Okay? A magician will bait and switch, essentially. He'll engage you with one thing while you're watching over here. He's doing something over there. And the magicians who pulled off the September 11th attack, and again, attack, have gone unpunished. While the scapegoat that was offered up by the propaganda machine, Osama bin Laden, is now vilified as a mastermind of 9/11. Enough. It's ridiculous, folks. You really need to wake the fuck up. And yes, I use the F word. Did I just undermine my credibility? I don't care. I don't know how to get any more impassioned about this. The fact that 3,000 plus, and I say plus because what happened afterwards, American soldiers that are getting killed in Iraq and Afghanistan for no reason, that has to be added to the initial attack. So will you please get with it? Will you just please wake up? Will you please pay attention to facts, people? Yeah, I'm kind of glad Osama bin Laden's dead, if in fact he was a terrorist and committed atrocities against anyone. But I would be just as happy, I would be ecstatic to see the actual architects, let's say, of the destruction and the murders that took place on September 11th, 2001, brought to, first of all, arrested, tried, convicted, then executed. Take the Navy SEAL team that went in there and shot bin Laden and let them stand there and shoot the people, the wealthy, the very wealthy, the wealthy criminals who got away with mass murder, and shoot them in the eye and shoot them in the chest and let them die, because they killed for a much more insidious reason. It was not religious fanaticism. It was greed. It was money. That's it. I'm done. I've vented enough of my anger for now, but people really need to wake up.